guys, today it's finally time to be welcoming you all with the 2025 model Aston Martin Vantage. And in today's video I want to give you a full first look on this latest model by showing you all the exterior highlights. Afterwards we'll be also jumping in the inside, and then last but not least we will be finishing it all off with a sound check. We'll be just listening a bit to the amazing sound of this. First things first, let me just talk about the numbers and all the details when it comes to the Aston Martin Vantage 2025 model. Here we have the 4-liter V8 bi-turbo engine producing 665 horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque. It's completely reworked and we have so much more horsepower than the previous generation. We do the 0 to 60 sprint in 3.4 seconds, 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds, even faster than the predecessor. We have a VMAX of 325 kph with this latest version Aston Martin Vantage, and yeah, it's a perfect weight distribution, 50 to 50. We have a rear-wheel drive vehicle here. I have so much to tell you about this latest version. We'll be just getting right into it, and let's get it on. Let's start with the walk around. First things first, before I continue, the first cars of the 2025 model Aston Martin Vantage will be delivered soon, second quarter 2024. We have an amazing spec here. I really love the exterior paint of this model called Cosmopolitan Yellow. Amazing. Also with the exterior details, as you can already see, with the carbon fiber touches. We'll be also showing you that in a minute as well. We have the 21 inches here. New design, also showing you that soon. So let's get it on and let's start with a tour of the exterior of the latest version Aston Martin Vantage. First things first, let's talk about the face and all the changes that came with the latest generation here. When talking about the eyes of the Aston Martin Vantage here, we have the main change, completely reworked. We have the Matrix LED headlight unit here, looking absolutely gorgeous, super stunning. I really love the look here, now matching also with the DB12 here. Also when you look at the grille, is way bigger than the previous generation because we need way more air for the engine, and also we have so much more power. So form follows function, as you can already see through. We have the intercoolers hiding behind. We need way more air because it's so much more powerful. We have some additional intakes here on the side, also with the carbon fiber details. The front split is also full finished in carbon fiber, as I mentioned, because we have the carbon fiber exterior package with this Aston Martin Vantage. The grille and also the Aston Martin badge is finished in black. As you can see, it's very cool gloss. Huge fan of the look here. Apart from that, let me just give you a closer look on the side, because we have a few more changes here as well. The car is way more wider, I think 50 millimeters on each side, and also the proportions, the entire look, making the car so much more muscular and so much more sportier now. Especially my favorite part is here, the bold shoulders, giving this a new character. The Aston Martin Vantage, huge fan of that. When we concentrate on the look of the wheels, we have the 21s here on the front and also on the back. We have the carbon ceramics right behind that. The disc is amazingly huge. I really love the touches here on the brake calipers, finished in black, also matching with the black wheels. On the side here, now again with the Vantage, we have this additional Aston Martin details, also finished in carbon fiber. Huge fan. Really love the way they worked with the lines and the body in specific. As I mentioned, my favorite part, just these bold shoulders. Huge fan, especially when we talk about the rear in a second. Again, 21 inches in the back. We have some new tires coming with Michelin here, the Pilot Sport S5. These been developed just for this vehicle here, again with the carbon ceramic brakes hiding behind, a few more carbon fiber parts down there. We'll be showing you the inside in a minute. We have the carbon fiber additional roof, which is an option. And now we will be talking about the rear. When talking about the rear of the 2025 model Aston Martin Vantage, we don't have a lot of changes, but that's something I really love and really appreciate, because here Aston Martin has kept the traditional look and design of the Vantage when you look at the taillights, but as the car is a bit more wider, it looks absolutely stunning, especially in addition with the exhaust tips and also with the carbon fiber rear diffuser. I'm a huge fan of that. We have the Aston Martin details right over here. We have the full carbon fiber rear diffuser. We have the exhaust here that's been also completely redone and changed. Also the Artex here on the side, making the car look so much more wider. Yet again, my favorite part, the bold shoulders, looking so perfect. I'm a huge fan. What would you rate the rear from 1 to 10? Leave it in the comment section below. So now let's also talk about the inside, because that's where things get interesting, because in the inside we have quite a few changes. Right before we step inside, we have the side mirrors here completely rechange. Also the shape here, you can see we have less framework here. Full carbon fiber, as it's an option with this one as well. Let me just open up the door for you. Just push that in and then pull the door towards you. Also the traditional look and positioning of the door right here. In the inside we have so many changes, and the new interior of the 2025 model Aston Martin Vantage. Let me just give you a quick look at what is new with this one. Before I do that, let me talk about the door panel right here. It's a full leather finish with the contrast stitching. Yet again, Alcantara Dinamica finish here as well. We have the Bowers Wilkins speaker covers here finishing the look. Looks pretty nice, very elegant, but extremely sporty yet again, as we have a closer look right over here, as we have a lot of carbon fiber parts in the inside. And my personal highlight of this interior, the extremely fancy and gorgeous looking bucket seats, full carbon fiber finish, as you can see, also with the leather touches here, Aston Martin emblem. These are perfectly made for the track, but yet again, it's just an option to choose from. Let me jump inside and give you a closer look on this as well. So right inside we have a lot of changes, guys. As you can see here by the infotainment, the buttons, the steering wheel, literally everything has been changed here in the Aston Martin Vantage. It's comparable to what we've already seen with the DB12, especially when it comes to drivability, usability for daily usage. We have Apple CarPlay here, as you can already see. The flat bottom Aston Martin steering wheel here looks absolutely stunning. Huge fan. Also, we have some additional buttons on the steering wheel where you can control the main driver's display and the display here on the right hand side. We have the start stop button right over there, the gear shifter. We have a few more physical buttons, and that's something I really appreciate as a petrol head, because I mean everything is moving digital, and Aston Martin is doing it the other way around. They have everything digital, as you can see by the displays, but still these physical buttons make a change. I really love these, and also the touch, the feel, the look, extremely luxurious, really lovely and fine. Also with the carbon fiber interior details here is optional. A huge fan of that. We have the speaker covers, as you can see in the center on the left hand side, on top of the dashboard, which is also finished in full leather here with the additional stitching in the center. I am a huge fan of the interior changes of the Aston Martin Vantage, because back in the days that was my main thing I didn't like about the previous generation, because when you would be driving it, the infotainment was already so outdated, but now it's one of the most advanced ones in the entire automotive industry. Huge fan. Can't wait to be driving and experiencing this and to be showing you more about that. So just the feel and the touch of the steering wheel is pretty special. Full leather finish on this one. The frame and everything is finished in black piano. We have the steering wheel buttons right here, which allow you to control the entire infotainment. For example, with this button here, set the volume, whatever cruise control settings. Also right over here for the music and everything. The shift pedals are my favorite thing because they look extremely nice and sharp. You can even go for carbon fiber ones. These are aluminum, if I'm not mistaken. It's an amazing leather finish here. The airbag cover here is also finished in a very thin leather layer. We have the Aston Martin badge here. Lovely. Also the display, the driver's display here right in front of us. I really like this, especially here the frame around the display here is finished in carbon fiber, then another layer of leather Also the look is pretty fancy. The way they shaped it is amazing. I can't wait to be experiencing and maybe driving this one day. So the infotainment is the latest version. The UI is just absolutely amazing. It makes this car so much easier to use, especially here with Apple CarPlay. You can instantly connect your iPhone or Android Autoplay, whatever, with your Aston Martin and enjoy great drive with this. I really love the feel of these buttons, as you can see here. Huge fan of having the touch here with the temperature, the fan, the way you can also set all of that is pretty cool. Also here heated and ventilated seats. Also the sound of this is pretty funny. We have the exhaust button right over here, ESP button, suspension, whatever, everything right at your hand, and it's super easy to use. At this point, yet again, I really appreciate them putting real buttons in the inside, especially in a world where everything is more digitalized and they have displays literally for every single thing. I really love this. It gives this car a more luxurious interior touch and feel. Also with the gear lever here finished in leather here, the start stop button right over here. Lovely. What do you guys think about the inside? So now they've actually allowed me to start up the car and give you a few revs. Are you guys ready? We have the engine start stop button right over there, and as soon as you push the brakes, it always lights up in red. 3, 2, 1. We have the gorgeous V8 Symphony already. I'm a huge fan. Let me just give you a few revs. For that we will be just putting the exhaust on and then lovely. I really love the exhaust sound of this. As I mentioned, this is just a demo car, so the official sound check is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So to finish up the video, we'll be just giving you a quick startup sound from the outside as well. It's pretty nice, 665 horsepower, V8 4 liter. The sound in the inside was already really cool, but from the outside it's even better. So 3, 2, 1, listen up to this. Lovely V8 sound, guys. How do you like the sound of the Aston Martin Vantage here? As I mentioned, it's still a demo car that we have here. We'll be showing you more of the sound, of the drive in specific, what else has changed in the future videos. Can't wait to experience more of this car. How do you guys like it? Please share it in the comment section below. Already looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.